What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of What's in the Box. I'm one of your co-hosts. I'm Toy Father. With me, as always, is
No chewing. What's up, all?
how you doing? No chewing. What's going on?
Oh, good. Everything's good. It's Wednesday. You know,
Wednesday.
we're halfway through. Lots of good stuff. Been watching a lot of stuff actually.
Like
Just finished up
TV.
Book of Boba.
So did I. Oh, you finished it? Good.
Yeah, yeah. I watched it
Um.
in
Oh
bits
man.
and pieces during the
Oh, you
morning,
did.
afternoon, and
How,
night.
of today. Are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
talking
It
about
was like
season
20
28?
minute. Yeah, yeah. I watched it in 20-minute chunks, which is probably actually better for that show.
Yeah. Rabbit's Den. 100. What is it? What is she? What is? Um. Maybe 100%. Um. Green Geek. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Um. Yeah, so I finished that tonight. So here's my like routine on a Wednesday. I gotta watch Peacemaker, but I'll wake up early. I'll get on the Peloton, and I'll choose a workout, but I'll be watching Book of Boba or Peacemaker, and going
Peloton made the news today too.
what? Oh, are they still doing badly?
The CEO is stepping down, and they closed a facility in, I believe, Ohio, laying off 2,800 workers. But it's
Ooh,
okay because they were given at least 1 year membership to Peloton online.
the workers.
That was in the press release. Like, oh, who gives a who gives a crap about that?
There was an article that I read. It was um, like we did a survey, and the people who own Peloton are still going to support them. And I was like, that seems the most like of course, I have a Peloton. I'm still going to use it. What am I going to, what do they want me to do, to like throw it out?
Yeah, well, it was a $2,000 bike. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It might still be used.
Yeah. Like, oh, you know what? They're doing really bad. I'm probably not going to use it anymore.
Yeah.
So, it's like 90% of Peloton users say they're still going to continue to use their bike. It's like, yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. I don't think keeping customers is an issue. It's
Yeah.
attracting new customers, which is the issue for a lot of companies.
Yeah.
Peloton being one of them. Netflix lost a bunch of points in stock price. Was it like 2 weeks ago because of that? They're not growing as fast as they were during pandemic. Who would have thought? Like
You know what I just don't understand? I don't understand how every year there needs to be a higher number they need to reach. I just don't understand that, because there's no company that can do that, right?
no,
Like, you're not going to be selling like Apple, right? Like, they sold more iPhones than the year before, but the past couple of years they haven't reached their numbers, right?
yeah,
So it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, so if you're not hitting your numbers, you're unsuccessful. But like, you can't keep that momentum. That, I mean,
no.
I'm not a business guy. I'm not. But to me, it just doesn't make any sense.
There is a ceiling, and there's not even that many. Yeah, there's a ceiling for all of them.
Yeah, right? I mean, there
Yeah,
has to be.
yeah.
This, I mean, this I don't know.
I mean, Netflix can start producing, more content that I would enjoy, and maybe I'll be happier watching their stuff. Actually, I did watch one thing off Netflix this week. Have you watched Arcane, League of Legends?
I have not, but I hear it's
It
good.
is it is very good, and I had no idea what League of Legends was to begin with. I knew it was a game, but I didn't know any characters or storyline. I thought it was really good and really well made.
Have you seen Archive 81?
I haven't yet. It's in the queue, but I haven't clicked on it.
Definitely watch it. My wife and I love that. Or found it interesting. Like, it was good. I'm usually not into like horror movie, like horror fiction.
Oh, is that
Um,
what that is?
Sort of. It's kind of eerie, but it's good. It's like a sci-fi kind of, yeah. It's really eerie, but it's really interesting. Like,
It's creeping further down my list now, but I'm not into any of
Pretty
that.
it's pretty good. It's not like American Horror Story. It's not like that.
Okay.
It's just kind of, it is like unsettling in some parts, but it's science fiction too, you know?
Yeah. Hmm.
Rabbitson agrees with us. Eventually, plateau does happen. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, tonight we want to talk about some Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
um, I feel like you are a bigger Star Wars fan than I. Um, like I'll tell you, like I grew up Ninja Turtles. I grew up like I love Spider Man, comic books. Star Wars was never my thing. I never, I watched them, but I was never like, whoa, this is amazing. None of it really hit me hard, to be honest. Like in terms of just interest, I appreciate them. I like them. I didn't watch them over and over. It wasn't until, I mean, I wouldn't even call myself a fan up until maybe like the movies started coming out a little bit, like the new ones.
Oh wow. Took you a
Uh,
while to fall in then.
yeah, I mean, I always like Luke Skywalker. I always liked, but Boba Fett. But I never really knew what Boba Fett's story was, and I guess none of us did. I think it was just made up, right? Up until
Yeah,
this
we can
point.
get into that. Maybe they should have left it alone.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, I just liked, I don't know. I guess I'm not like into space, the whole idea of the space thing a whole lot, but I'll tell you, I really love what Disney Plus is doing with the shows. It makes me like I want to live in the world. I appreciate the world that they built. Maybe
Yeah.
not the characters of the movies, but the world like of Mandalorian. Man, I mean, I love that show. Book of Boba. I really enjoyed it. Um, I really enjoyed the cartoons. Like Rebels was a really good show.
Rebels is a good one.
Like
Um,
excellent show.
yeah. Um, yeah, Rebels is the one that, of course, there was a dry spell. I didn't watch Clone Wars until Rebels came out. If we're talking about TV
Yeah,
shows, it was
same,
Clone
same.
Wars that was out there,
Yes,
Rebels. I
I
started
watched Rebels.
backpedaling for
Yeah.
Ahsoka.
Yes. Yes.
And then when that final season came out, that was just dope.
Of
Ahsoka's storyline in that final season that they
of
released on
Clone
Disney
Wars.
Plus.
Of
Yeah,
Clone
Clone Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Actually, even Rebels, she had a pretty cool arc.
Yeah, she is great.
Yeah.
Like, the season 2 of Rebels was amazing. You're
Yeah.
like, "Holy crap," like, they're bringing Vader in this, and, like, it's a continuation of Clone Wars,
I wish they kept going.
me too. Me too.
I'm hoping Ahsoka, when it airs later in the year, that it picks right back up. I
Yes.
think all signs, they're laying
Yes.
they're hinting at
Yep.
hard that that's exactly what they're doing.
Yes, agreed. Yes, I want Ezra. I want to see what happened to him.
Hmm.
Like,
I
um,
want to see the ghost land during the season finale of
yes.
Ahsoka season one, and it's Hera and Zeb just like coming to the rescue. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, and we already know she's casted, right?
Hera,
Sorry, who's the bounty hunter or the Mandal
Sabine, Sabine.
Sabine? Yeah, we already know she's casted. She's casted. Zeb is Zeb casted? I don't think so. I don't think they mentioned him,
I
but
don't know, but
he
he'd
asked.
be a full animated character
Yeah,
to begin with. So
that's
you
true.
just need you could just get the voice actor to just come back and voice him,
Yeah, yeah, that's true. But
which I
yeah,
think they should have done with Sabine. She's an actual actress. She may not look exactly like her character, but keep the helmet on. Stop
I
taking
mean
helmets off Mandalorians. I don't need
they,
to see their face.
they did that with what's her name? Who's the other
Bo Katan.
Bo-Katan,
Yeah.
right? She voiced it, didn't she?
Yeah. Yep. She
Yeah.
voiced it and they brought it back and it worked.
They must. I bet. Well, actually, no. They already casted her.
They
Wasn't
already
it?
they cast someone else. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Rebels was such a great show. Like, man, I got emotional when Can and Canon Freddie Prince Jr.
Kanan. Kanan.
Can, Freddie Prince Jr. I was like, whoa, they killed him. Oh my god! Spoilers, everyone. Spoilers.
Spoilers for a show that finished up 5 years ago.
Can you all explain Clone Wars watch order? I get confused on what to watch. It would be Clone Wars the cartoon first, right?
It's Clone Wars the movie first.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
Clone
and
Wars.
then it goes into the cartoon series. But I think what he's talking about is that they're just all out of order because they had multiple storylines going at the same time. So you get like 3 episodes of Luke and not Luke, Anakin and Obi-Wan, and then you get 3 episodes of, or 1 or 2 episodes of the Bounty Hunters. And so throughout the 5 seasons, it jumped around. I think then it smoothed out during the last like 3 seasons where they were completing arcs as they were going along. But yeah, it jumps around a little bit.
But you can just watch it straight through, though, right?
Oh yeah, if you want to watch it straight through, yeah, that
Yeah.
perfectly works. But for me, I skipped over a lot of episodes because I just wanted to follow the Ahsoka story.
Totally. Yeah, I just watched Rebels and then the last season of Clone Wars. That's what I watched.
Oh, so you didn't see when Ahsoka was on the run from the Jedi Council?
Oh, actually, yeah, I watched that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool arc.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Supposedly, there are hints that the antagonist in that storyline is, I mean, spoilers for anyone that doesn't want to hear it, and it's just a rumor, but there's hints that character, I forget, it was Ahsoka's friend that was basically framing her, and that's how she she had to go on the run from the council. Supposedly, you saw her symbol outside of an office during the flashbacks, and they may be bringing back that character as the one that saved Grogu.
Oh,
which would be a cool redemption arc.
Yeah, I did read that actually, and I had no idea what they were talking about. Okay, that makes sense. I did read
it's
that.
Like Offie something. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I did read that. But yeah, I mean, like going back to all that, I love what the cartoons do. I love the Disney Plus shows. Whatever you think about Boba, like I still love it. Mando's amazing. Yeah, I mean, I just loved it. I just love the world that they've really built, and it is a lot of fan service. I'll give you that, but it's fun fan service.
If we're gonna go into spoilers of the
Yeah, we're going to this is full spoilers, everyone. Yeah, full spoilers.
And I think that was the best part of Boba Fett were those 2 episodes where it was just fan service. I thought that was fantastic. It gave me all the feels and
on Book of Boba.
Yeah, so episode 5 and 6, that was fantastic.
It was. I mean, I have to say, like when it opened up with Mando, I was like, "Oh shit, Mando! Oh, awesome!" And then I was just like, they were just talking, and I'm like, "Huh? I wonder where this takes place. Like after, like, is this after Mando? All that?" And then all of a sudden, Dark Saber, and I was like, "Holy fuck! Oh my god!" I got so excited.
And of course, he went back to bounty hunting after his mission was over with Grogu.
Yes.
That's all he knows. Except now
awesome.
he's technically the ruler of Mandalore.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah,
I thought that entire episode was fantastic, though.
It was great, right? You're like, because you're halfway through, you're like, I think this is a Mando episode, and you're like, oh my god, it's a Mando episode.
I think they should have just called it Mandalorian. Like,
the Return of Mandalorian.
Yeah, but like, it shouldn't have been in the Book of Boba. Book of Boba should have probably been on its own for maybe even tighten it up so you have a 3-episode, like real tight. Maybe drop all the flashback stuff and or put it all in the 1 episode. All the flashbacks happen in episode 1, and then you see what happens to them.
I mean, I guess I see that. I think the whole point is that, what's his name? Boba was in Mandalorian for, a few episodes.
Yeah.
And just to show that this world is interconnected and anyone can show up. Anyone.
I get that. But probably would have been cooler if they just made those 2 episodes when Mandalorian is basically what Mandalorian did last summer. Or, in fact, I was telling my wife about it. I was just like, they should have just moved this up a little bit, had this all happen in December, and those 2 episodes of Mandalorian would make a great holiday special that just drops on, like, say, like Christmas Day, because in the arc, it's literally Mandalorian trying to give a gift to his buddy. There's a present involved. Like, it's a perfect Christmas like episodes.
I'm sure. I'm sure the thought had crossed their mind. It
Yeah.
had to, right? But then I'm sure they're like, no, we can't do any more boring Boba episodes, so we gotta put the
Yeah.
Mandalorian
No,
in.
that's the thing. And then they could have just made more of a spectacle, like it's a crossover event. Would have
Yeah.
been like that bigger episode. But honestly, after watching those episodes of Book of Boba, where Mandalorian, it's a Mandalorian show, it made me want more Mandalorian.
Yes.
It also made me want Luke. Give me
Yes.
Luke and R2, because when I saw R2 just like beep through, I was like, it's so little, and that's all I want.
Yeah. Honestly, I got really excited to see Luke's school get built. When the last time we saw it, it was like being destroyed by Kylo Ren. You know?
Yeah, I'm confused by that too, because those flashbacks where the school's destroyed, it looked like it was like a crater of a planet, and this one's all lively with like,
No, it looked the same.
did it?
Yeah, that school, that like whole like.
No, but like the environment, like there are trees, there's a waterfall, there's like all this
Yeah, I mean,
environment.
it was like kind of dark, and I think it was just showing like
Yeah.
that all the destruction everywhere. Green Geek, is that the name of the person?
Oh yeah, Boris Offy.
Okay.
I was right about the last name, but I thought it was her first name. Um, yeah, but yeah, I just want a Luke show.
Man.
Give me
So,
3 episodes a year of Luke, just like as he progresses. You
yeah,
know,
I was listening to Lazy Boys, and Thor was saying that when they did the deep fake, the like CGI stuff for the Luke in the season finale of Mandalorian, it
yeah,
was really bad. It was really rough.
yep,
Like this was really good. It looked
yep,
really pretty good. But I guess what they did was they got this guy on YouTube who did these YouTube videos and made it look even better.
yep,
The season finale of Mando,
yeah,
and they
using his
hired him
home
to do that.
computer.
Yeah, from his own computer, and they hired him to do this.
Yeah,
It's just crazy.
and the voice, I believe, was all computer generated.
Was it really?
Yeah, so now they can make an entire show of Luke. Do anything. Just give me
They're
that.
also
I know there's some moral, ethical, whatever, but give me that.
I don't know. They're also building his hut house. Yeah, I know. I want more Luke. I didn't think, jumping to episode 6, like I didn't think we would get Luke this much or Grogu. I
No,
didn't think we were going to get this at all.
at all. I didn't think Mando was going to show up in this.
No, but not even Mando. Luke,
Yeah. You got Luke, you got Grogu, you got Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka and I don't know, literal walk-on cameo. Literally only walking.
Yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Like, all right, I gotta do 10 hours of makeup for 2 minutes of shooting.
Yeah.
you know, um, man, yeah, that was all the feels. I love that. Even the training scene with Luke and Grogu just brings you back to
hmm
like, the third movie. Is the third movie or second movie?
Second movie.
Second
Yeah.
movie.
But what'd you think of the ultimatum?
I really wanted Grogu to pull out Yoda's lightsaber, and then he somehow got both of them.
I think it's an unfair ask of Grogu.
Unfair
Because
ask from Luke. Yeah.
yeah, to say like, oh, you have to choose one or the other. Because honestly, he didn't choose anything like that with Yoda. He chose his friends over and over again. He chose an Empire to leave his train and hop in an X-wing, fly across to some. I don't even know how he knew where they were, but like the Force. And then in the Return of the Jedi, he hasn't completed his training. He's off fighting, infiltrating Jabba's palace and rescuing his friends again. So it's the notion of letting go of your attachments and dedicating yourself to being a Jedi was ultimately the decision, the proposition that he gave to Grogu. But he didn't do any of that. He
Yeah.
chose both.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I still don't think this is the last we'll see of Luke, um, but yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with you. What I wanted really was I thought like maybe Mando was gonna hang out with like Luke and Grogu and then learn how to fight with the dark saber with them.
Which would have made a lot more sense. Hey,
Yeah.
Ahsoka, teach me how to use this, and just seeing her look with shock of seeing the dark saber again in her life, because
Yeah.
she's seen that weapon over and over again.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Isaiah Ranger, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
Um, yeah, I thought I thought that was just a nice touch.
Yeah,
Pretty amazing. And honestly, I want Grogu to have a mini like Mando helmet.
I like I wanted to like get out of the potato sack he currently walks around in,
Yeah,
and actually get something that like robes and maybe a blaster, because I think that'd be really interesting if he learns how to shoot from a Mandalorian.
yeah, yeah.
That'd be really
I
cool, like a tiny blaster.
I guess I don't know where they're gonna go with Mando here. You know,
Yeah,
like because they've kind of closed that book with the armor and the other guy,
yeah.
John Favreau.
Yeah, I forget his name.
Yeah,
I think he actually doesn't even have a name on the toy box. I think it was like Heavy Artillery Mandalorian.
yeah.
But
Or, but I mean, they definitely left it open for maybe. I thought there was gonna just be more with Boba, like being the leader of.
yeah,
Hey, for all of you just joining, we're doing some spoilers for Book of Boba and stuff like that. So sorry about that. Come back on if you want to watch it after you watched it.
yeah.
Mando season 3. Mando season 3. Yeah.
Well, I think he's now on a mission to reclaim his Mandalorian status. That's what the armorer said. That the only way to redeem yourself taking off your helmet is to go to some, I don't know, waterfall, water pit thing that was located on Mandalore, supposedly destroyed. So I think he's heading that way.
When did she say that?
Right after she said you're no longer a Mandalorian, and he asked for forgiveness.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that. I'm Mark Singer. What's up, buddy? Boba Fett was a little bit of a pushover. I'll definitely give you that. Toy Addict
Yeah.
17. What's up, buddy? He needs to be more ruthless. I mean, he kind of was. Actually, what I was a little disappointed with at that very end, the Book of Boba, is when it shows like all the syndicate leaders in that hut, and they're all getting like killed, right?
Yep.
Like, oh shit, Boba is like back and he's like pissed and he's getting revenge, right? Because he needed to get revenge back from his tribe. But then it was Fennec, and you're like, oh yeah, she's badass, but I wish it would have been Boba.
Also, where was Fennec after she rescued the
She
the
went
techno people?
she went to go there. She went to go there.
Yeah.
Because remember the guy told her where they would be.
Oh,
So
okay.
she went to travel there.
But on the way, she decides to rescue these kids.
Yeah, on the way out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was something really off about episode like the Book of Boba's action outside of episode 5 and episode 6 that just felt a little off.
Certainly the fight scene between Cad Bane and him wasn't as spectacular as I wanted it to be.
Yeah. Like it looked very TV show esque. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I think they probably should have brought Cad Bane in a lot sooner.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think he's dead. Do you think he's dead?
I don't know. Like I don't. Some as I was watching the show, I was just trying to think to myself, it's like you get hit with a blaster and like the arm, you survive. You get your hit in the blaster in the shoulder, you might die. And like Fennec got shot in the stomach and was able to be revived.
Well,
What does
she's
this
like
all mean?
she's like half robot, and that's how. What's his name?
Hmm.
Um, at the end of the very end, right?
Yeah,
Just
Timothy Oliphant.
yeah, yeah.
I don't
So
know his real name. It's
yeah,
Timothy Oliphant, and
he'll be back.
as a cowboy in space now.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Yeah,
Um, but what do you think of the Cad Bane?
I liked it. I liked that he was there. They
Did
should
you
have
know
done more to explain who he was.
you knew who he was though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know the relationship between them as much.
yeah. Between the
I
two, I know. Yeah,
I
is
knew
there?
they were both bounty hunters.
Yeah, I mean, I loved that whole reveal. I'm like, oh no way, it's that guy, Cad Bane. Like I don't have much of a connection to him, but when I saw him, I was like, oh, I know who that is. That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought the running away from the droids was a little silly.
That was weird.
Like they were running away from the droids, like you run away from like Godzilla, and there
Yeah.
are buildings you could jump into, other streets you could break apart in, but they stayed clustered together just to be fired upon.
So I'm thinking, when Boba came up with the Rancor, I was like, all right, this is where Hasbro Labs is going to bring back the Rancor, but put Boba on it, and then people will want it.
Yeah, I don't think it's coming.
You don't think they'll put it together?
I think I think they
That's so easy.
are.
You get a Boba figure, and
I
then you
think
put
that
the
what they
Rancor.
will do is that they'll do it for the vintage collection because they get all the good shit now.
I
Do
want
you
that.
see the reveal today?
No.
The throne room with Bib Fortuna and it has a bunch of accessories and
Oh, that's cool.
it, they're selling it at an oddly expensive price. It's $230.
Holy crap! No thanks.
Yeah, especially for the vintage collection.
No
That's
thanks.
118th or something.
You know what I want? I want that badass Wookie. What's his name?
Oh, Black uh Kirsan.
I have no idea. He has those
But yeah, he's
electric.
badass.
He's so badass. I was like, I doubt they. I was like, they made him because they want to sell figures. Like he's so like
You know,
just
you know, a set of figures people will be really disappointed about when they do release it. The little techno teenagers that Boba Fett hired
the
when they
mods.
release those,
The
the
mod.
mods and the little mod scooters. It's
No,
gonna be awful. I hope
they
they don't do it. Just resist the urge to sell a toy. Leave it alone because that was awful.
they're gonna sell those. You know they will.
I know, but it's just awful. I actually wanted them to die. I'm like, okay, this is how you. They don't make it in battle. They die honorably, but they don't make it.
I mean, when they were cornered, I was like, okay, yeah, that's something. It's like I'm okay with this.
Yeah, it's like keep the Wookiee. I keep Fennec. These other henchmen, sure. They killed the Grimorian guards. I was like, come on, keep
Yeah,
them.
that was the upsetting. That was upsetting
Yeah.
because they had survived so much.
I guess you could technically get more Grimorian guards. They didn't have names.
Yes, but they the ones that were from like the original movie. The ghost characters weren't they supposed to be?
Oh, I guess. I don't know. I just thought they were like Grimorian guards, they're like stormtroopers that it's an army building aspect.
Yes, yes. Well, they'll definitely sell those.
Yeah, I'll buy those. I for sure will. So did you end up buying any of the well, I guess there's only two things that was up for pre-order this week. Did you get the Dark Troopers?
I thought about it, then I was like, you know what, I'm not. Um, I I'll be honest. I don't have a whole lot of Star Wars stuff, and what I do, it's like it's very small and
Yeah.
selected. Um, but I'm actually just getting ready to reveal what I want to open up today. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, for a second I did want to do it, but um, then I really thought about it. I was like, you know what? What am I gonna do here? Like,
Yeah.
is this really gonna?
I ordered two.
Yeah, I knew you would.
Well, you can't order one. What, you're a
Yeah,
fool?
that was the thing. That's true. I was like, should I just order one? I was like, no, I gotta order two at least, right? And I'm like, no, I
I
can't.
mean, I think Thor ordered four. I'm like, oh, that's such a good idea to order four.
Is it?
Well, in Mandalorian season two, you had four. There were four that you know.
Um, yeah, that's true.
Oh, so you
All
got
right,
this.
so yeah, here, let me see if I can go to single. So that, yeah, so I got, sorry, the glare from my phone is coming off of this thing. Oh, perfect. Yeah, so I got a Cad Bane. I thought this was gonna come out or come to me tomorrow. But it came today and I was like, this is perfect. I'm going to open this. I ordered this guy right after I saw his episode. I'm like, yeah, I need him. I need
Nice.
him.
Where'd you order from?
Uh, E to the Bay.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna open up this guy, see what he's like. He looks great.
Nice.
You
He
have
looks really good. I don't have him. No.
Yeah, this is from the is this Clone Wars? Oh, I thought
Yeah.
this was the oh
It
well,
would be Clone Wars. He didn't show up live action until Book of Boba.
yeah, no, I thought this was the Book of Boba one.
No, that one hasn't been announced, and it'll probably look identical to this, except maybe the vest will be gray.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm opening up this guy. Looks real nice. Was that the same voice actor for Cad Bane?
It sounded like it, but I didn't look it up. I'd be disappointed if they hired a different voice actor to play a CG character.
Yeah, same. If they didn't, you mean?
Yeah, yeah. If
Yeah.
if they if they did go ahead and hire some other Hollywood actor to play a voice that someone else had voiced for like 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, the hat comes off. Nice.
That comes off.
I was really curious if the hat came off. Now you can use that hat on a bunch of other figures too.
That's true. Sorry, I'm just getting these blasters out. All right.
And from the pictures, are his blasters is there a bit of chrome on the blasters?
There is.
Oh, that's cool. That's a nice touch.
They're really nice. I have to say, the detail on this figure is amazing. This is better than any other Star Wars figures I've had.
Oh, it comes with a bag too. Nice.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's a really good oh, you could do a lot with this figure.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, stick them by that window in your diorama.
Yeah, dude.
Get that nice almost cowboy duel
Yes.
waiting at like the meet at dusk window lighting.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, this is great. I would say sculpt is like 5 right here. Amazing.
Oh yeah,
Accurate.
absolutely.
Look at this. It has a little, so cool.
And it doesn't look like this one suffers from any stubby leg syndrome.
Um, it is kind of hard to stand him, but
Is it because there's there's two gun holsters and a plastic jacket?
it's the plastic jacket, really. I'm trying to stand him, but I can't.
Maybe got to bend him at the knees, but his character doesn't bend his knees. He walks very stiff.
He does walk very stiff. All right, well.
Oh, there we go. Well, his head should be down anyways because It's not brooding, but he's always up to something.
Head sculpt's cool. I was reading that he has these like breathing things so that when a Jedi does his Jedi choke, he can't he can't choke.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, look at this. This is cool. I love this. Like, look at the details on that vest.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. So articulation. I mean, yeah, I'd say it's a four, three and a half, 3.5.
I think we settled on if you struggle to stand him, that's a 3.5.
Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible, but yeah, it's hard to stand them. And then what was it? Accuracy. That was
Yeah, it
the
was accuracy, articulation, and accessories.
accessories. Comes with two guns. The guns are cool. I don't
That's
know.
all he really needs.
Yeah, I mean, what else do I need with them? It's
You
cool
got the
bag,
hat that comes off. That's
hat,
awesome.
cool bag. So four and a
They
half.
could have easily just sculpted the hat onto the head.
Yeah, totally.
That's cool. It comes off.
Yeah, it's a nice hat too. I like that. Yeah, this is cool. Really cool.
You could put it on some of your old men figures. Like Old Man Logan or Old Man Hawkeye.
Yeah, totally. Um, yeah, totally. That'd be awesome. Yeah, love this figure. It's pretty cool. Wow.
So do you have a deep? You said you're picky about your Star Wars purchases.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, ones that I've opened have that like prototype Boba. I have a Boba. I have who's I have Jango Fett.
Okay.
I have a customized Luke at the end of Mando season 2
Okay.
with a cape and everything. So I bought two different Lukes. And then I think I took one of the hands off of a Luke so he could have the black hand on it and the black glove on it. I gotta show you that. It looks pretty cool.
Black
And
glove.
then I got this brown cloak. It's not the black cloak, it's a brown cloak.
Okay.
I have Mando Berserker, Mando No Berserker. I have Darth Vader. I have some stormtroopers lying around. These are all still boxed. Um, what else? I have Ray. Um, Kylo Ren. I have a few of the plasma. What's it? The major.
Phasma.
What is it?
Captain Phasma.
Phasma. So I have like a few of those because those were hard to find at one point, and I was like, oh, these are worth a lot. She's
Yeah.
she's gonna she's gonna be the next Boba Fett. She wasn't.
In the first movie, yes, she was. Second movie, no, she wasn't.
Well,
um,
I mean, I wouldn't say my collection is deep, like, and I'm kind of like a fair weather fan with Star Wars.
I probably have like 30 or so figures. They're off to the sides. But yeah, I
I
probably
mean,
have 30. I have all the Rebels.
growing up, were you a Star Wars movies fan?
Yeah. I watched Empire a lot. Empire and Return of the Jedi. We had it on VHS, and I just wore through those copies. So for like media, it was that. It was Transformers the movie, and then X-Men the animated series, like that came out on VHS. So I watched those a lot when I was younger.
So funny. I was more of an Indiana Jones, Batman, 89. Those are the movies I watched over and over and over
I
again.
did watch Indiana Jones a lot, and when I say this now, it normally put me to sleep.
All of it, really? I love them.
Something about it, they talk about history and maps and geography, and
Oh, I
I
love
don't
that.
know.
I love that stuff.
It put me to sleep. It's like,
Well,
use your gun more often.
that's how I felt about Star Wars. I'm like, all right, I get it. You're at war. So
But
many
there's
politics.
there's laser swords and space bears.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, when those parts were awesome, that was awesome. But then the
Yeah.
dialogue about like the politics of the worlds, you know?
Oh, I feel that way about the prequels heavily. It's like, all
Oh
right,
my
but
gosh, yeah.
exposition heavy, and
Yes.
it was and then my brothers were into Indiana Jones and Star Trek, so I watched all those, so I'm very familiar with it. But
I appreciate Star Trek I did watch a lot of Star Trek when I was like maybe it was in middle school or high school, whenever that season finale came out, like The Next Generation. Loved Next Generation, loved it. Um, I started watching Star Trek Discovery. Have you seen that?
no, no, you like
That's
it?
that's excellent. That's really good.
I've
Like,
been meaning to subscribe to, was it CBS All Access?
yeah. So I did do that just to watch the first 2 seasons. I haven't seen any of season 3. I have no idea what's going on. The
I
first 2
want to do it
seasons.
for Picard though. Picard, I
Yeah.
hear, is the one to watch.
Oh, really? I've seen Picard up until, like, episode 3 or 4, and I was like, "Okay, like, I need to watch more, but I can't right now."
Yeah, it's
Uh,
one of those shows you have to like pay attention to.
yeah. So I'll definitely watch that too.
What about Lower Decks?
What's that?
It's like it's an animated
Oh, yeah, I heard about
cartoon.
I just
It
read about that
is
this morning.
fantastic. Go watch it.
Really? It's good?
It's really good. I loved it. But it's
What
dumb, but
what
it's
channel?
CBS All Access again.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, Discovery was great. I loved it. Like, it takes place before the original Star Trek, but then at one point it kind of, like, crosses with them, like, Spock comes into it.
Yeah, I'll have to catch up on it.
Yeah, pretty interesting.
And then there's a kid one too, Star Trek Prodigy.
Oh, really? Gosh, all
Yeah,
I don't know.
but Lower Decks is my vote.
Okay, I'll check it out.
It's funny. It will make you laugh, especially if you watch Next Generation.
I'll definitely check that out.
It takes place during that time periods. So
Okay.
Riker shows up,
Oh, no way.
but he's a spoof of himself, where
Okay.
he's just arrogant and like talking about jazz.
Oh, guess who joined us? Darth Gutierrez. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
So I did need to show you this.
Oh, you got it.
I probably won't put it on the sucker cam. I got him yesterday, and I'll tell you, like, it's one of the first figures where I'm like, I need to play with this, but I was so tired. I might take a shot. I doubt it, but I want to take a shot last night. I fell asleep. I'm telling you, this figure is awesome. Like, let me just show you.
And it's proof that you'll get the figure from this company, which is amazing.
Oh yeah, I had no doubt that I would, but
Wow, you never know. I mean,
no, not with 5K. Look at this head sculpt.
oh wow,
It's real. It's really outstanding.
wow.
And then this figure itself, and when we're talking about the hat that comes off for Cat Bane, check this out. Man, I keep pressing that. It's pretty cool. And it feels great. This trench coat is amazing.
That's amazing.
And it comes with two other Rorschach mask head sculpts. Like, there's one right here.
Like, I just don't understand how this thing was made, because it just looks so good.
It's so great, and then it also has all these incredible accessories, like the smiley face bottle cap. I'm not gonna pull them out yet.
Oh, the grappling gun.
Grappling gun.
The flame effect.
Yeah, flame effect.
Is that the can of aerosol?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
So I can't wait
That's
to like
cool.
maybe see him and just play around with him because he's really fun.
If you see that Leonardo go back and like after pre-order that they have in stock, you let me know. I'll order right away.
Yeah.
Because of all the ones on that site, that's the one I'm like, oh man, I wish I knew about this before.
Yeah. What they're coming out with all they're planning on doing all 4 turtles.
Yeah.
So
But
I'll
the one
let
I
you
would
know.
wanted the most was Leo. So I was like, ah, crap.
I'm
And once
definitely
I
getting
get
all.
one, I'm just gonna get all of them.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting all of them. But I wonder if they do a shredder. That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
It's definitely like that. Leo is definitely a cool Leo that you kind of like always wanted, like that type of like figure, that realistic like dark figure.
Yep.
Darth Gutierrez asks, "Is that a Mezco?" No, it's not. It's Flicks Toys. I got it off of 5K Toys, and they do a lot of third party, um, unlicensed toys. That this isn't called Rorschach; it's called Ink Block. Um, so they don't name the characters. So they have a lot of Superman figures or Ninja Turtle figures that they can't necessarily call Ninja Turtles or Superman.
They have that Batman, the Flashpoint Batman tease up there right now.
Is a pre-order? I wanted to get
Not yet,
yeah.
but they're teasing it. I'm like, oh, that looks really good.
It looks good. Yeah, the Flashpoint Batman looked good. Um, I know um, that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one. They did a Leatherhead, and he looks really good. And I think that might be the next one that comes out actually.
Okay.
But yeah, I can't complain with many of the third party ones. I have that Nightmare Batman one, my Cyber Robin, this one. I have a Zeus one that I haven't opened yet. I'm like, why did I buy this one? But it looks cool.
I want to see that Batman Beyond mobile.
It's shipping in March.
Oh,
Simon Toast is like, hey, did you get the email? It's shipping. I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
not in February though.
It's getting
Just
more and more real.
just in time for the subway car to close.
I'll tell you, I'm getting some DMs from people like, yo, let me know if you get it, because some of my friends and I think this is sus. I hope not, but I'll let you know.
I mean, yes, something about it does feel suspicious.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, 5K, whatever they sell in 5K, it's legit. That's true. It's legit.
Yeah.
But yes, someone that you click the website off of someone's IG can never trust.
Yeah,
And I shouldn't have done
exactly.
it.
But you did, and you might end up with a cool thing, or you could end up with nothing. I don't even know. All right, I got a bunch of figures I could open.
Yeah.
All right, I got the 50th anniversary Maul, shirtless Maul.
So I was gonna open that one, but instead I opened my Cat Bane.
I got Clone Wars Anakin.
He looks cool.
I got reissue archive Obi-Wan.
You really need to get this Cat Bane. He's really good.
Yeah, I think I will. I just hate paying. You know me. I hate paying above retail.
It was like $30,
Oh, that's not bad.
right?
Yeah.
35. 35.
Yeah. If I go 5 above retail, that's okay. If I go 10 above, it's I don't know.
It's really good.
It looks really good. You can shine a nice blue light underneath his
Yeah.
chin.
Yeah.
It would really pop. And I also got the 501st Legion Clone Trooper.
That's cool.
All right. Which one do you want me to open? Which ones? I'll probably do 2.
I want to see Anakin and Darth.
All right.
I mean, can we all agree Darth the best thing to come out of Phantom Menace was Darth Maul?
I like. Yes, I would agree. That's the best thing to come out of it. I also really liked pod racing. Like the idea of pod racing.
You were like one of the only people that liked it.
I like the visual of basically strapping a turbine to like a car, like a cart, and just like flinging it forwards. The actual race itself was a little disappointing, but I like the concept of it.
That's funny.
Come on, there will be people that you'll meet that's just like, oh, those mods from Book of Boba, they're my favorite, and
It's true. Yeah,
so stupid. I really thought they would die.
No, they're all family now.
I mean, the girl had like the tiniest pistol blaster. It's like
Yeah, I would have to say that. I would say the season finale was kind of disappointing. I'll say that.
it was. Yeah. How would you scale a 1 to 10 on the finale? What would you give it? What?
6.5, 7.
I give it a solid 6. I'd say there's some pacing issues and some action sequence issues that seem beneath a show like this.
Yeah.
Like if it was, I'm just gonna tear it. I'm not gonna keep this one. I do like how they brought back the old packaging. That's nice. A nice touch.
Yeah, I remember it's so funny, like when Target was stocked with those one time. I was like, I don't know. I don't want to get them. Then honestly, I left to go around the store and then came back and all of them were gone.
Yeah. I really wanted the Obi-Wan with the Stormtrooper
Yeah, they had
pieces,
they had that one.
and impossible. I got this one off Target. I kept like clicking notify me, and I was able to get it at like 5 in the morning. It just was happened to be up, and I saw the notification go through, and I did it. But I swear,
And
there's
you're
a
like,
bot that just like web scrapes Target.com,
oh, totally.
and I hate it.
Yeah, those bots were the ones that kept on buying PS5s too. But
I still find it unbelievable that people can't have a PS5 right now.
they're getting more and more like available.
But what world do we live in that we have to wait for a piece of technology? I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
I
Especially
know.
because it came out. What was it?
My wife looked for a solid year for me, and I didn't even know she was looking for me. But then see, I think what you need to do. She signed up for PlayStation, like PlayStation, Sony. You can sign up, and they'll notify you. Like, all right, when we get a shipment, we're going to notify you and give you a window when you can buy one.
Oh, that's
And,
cool.
and that's what they did to her. So
In other news, I got some cool reusable, good quality masks, happy masks, and they did the same thing. I ended up on a wait list, and then I got an email one day saying that I had like a hour-long window the following day to order.
are these KN95 masks? Is that what you're talking about?
I think they're 94 quality.
Got it.
All right, look at this guy.
He looks great. Look at
Yeah,
that paint. That paint looks great.
the head sculpt's real nice. Good armor. I actually, the plastic that they use for this,
Yeah,
it's pretty soft.
it looks great.
Like it's not restrictive, and then he has soft goods underneath it.
Um, Darth Goodyear's articulation on ink block, really good. I would give it a 5.
So for accuracy, I would give them. I think I give them about a 4.5. I think the head
Yeah,
sculpt's a little off,
I would give it a
but
4.
the body itself, pretty much
Body's
right
solid.
right where I expect it.
Body looks good.
Reusing the lightsaber, of course. For accessories, only came with the lightsaber, so I'm not sure what else I would want with it. But I'm always disappointed when there's only one thing in there.
Yeah,
I'll give it a 4.5 again. And then for articulation, he comes with the same 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 level of articulation you come to expect from Black Series. So again, let's see if it stands easily. Yeah, I'll give it a good 4.5 for articulation. I could do a lot with them. And the flexibility of the plastic is bendable, and the soft goods underneath it, so you could get a lot of good poses. So 4.5 across the board for him.
oh, that's a solid score.
And I didn't have to buy them from a third party. Makes me even happier. Something about it, I just really hate it. All right, Darth Maul.
Wall. looks small, doesn't he? In this,
He does, and I feel like a lot of that has to do with the Black Series scaling that they do. He might suffer from stubby leg syndrome. When I open the box.
I mean, see, I have this Cat Bane, and he looks great, and he looks scaled, but I think Darth might be smaller than him,
He very well could be, and that'd be disappointing
right?
because he's not a short character.
I love what they did with Darth in Rebels. You know, I
I'm
hope
already gonna
Darth.
give. Yeah, no, the fight sequence with his. I think his brother goes on pre-order tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I did have something like that on pre-order for GameStop, and it told me that I had to change my pre-order, my payment. I was like, my payment is fine. It's there. I see it. Like, but then it can't ended up canceling it. The yellow one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
He
So
looks
he's
great.
shirtless. He's a little short.
Yeah, he is. Why
He's
is
probably half a head shorter than Anakin.
mm,
I don't know why they do this to. They do this all the time. It's disappointing. Ankles are real loose on here.
yeah.
Right out of the box.
Well, that's weird.
The plastic on the front, bendy. Plastic in the back, stiff as a board. Leg articulation's okay, but it's the puffy pant stuff that they do. I feel like they had him shirtless already. I think they need to give him butterfly hinges on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Like he's limited, and he's a guy that the way he uses this
Yeah.
lightsaber, he needs to be able to like swing around a lot. And I feel like that is disappointing that like it looks like they have a little bit of a hinge, but it goes nowhere. Like if you can see it, there's a little bit like
Yeah.
baby butterfly hinges.
So I have to ask, in Rebels he had his legs back, but are they robot legs?
Yeah, they're robot legs.
And in Clone Wars, originally he had these like weird like crab spider legs, right?
Yeah, you know, it has a good head sculpt, but it's reused.
Yeah, that looks good.
Um, the paint is okay. I think they could have used a different paint to it to make it more. It looks a little different than the head, if you
I
notice
had
it.
the original Black Series uh Darth Maul, and then I sold it for like $100.
Yeah, that's what they're going for. So accuracy, I'm gonna give it a 4. Eh, I'm gonna have to remember which version. Well, it's on the box. All right, I'll give it a 4.5 for accuracy. It is what it is. For articulation, I'm gonna drop it down to a 3.
Okay.
And then for accessories, it comes with a lightsaber. I don't know what else I would probably need. Maybe a shirt, uh, or a cloak would have been nice. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5 there.
I'm sure we could I'm sure we could get a soft goods like cloak for him.
Yeah. Oh, actually, the neck, the head swivels, but the neck tips down.
That's cool.
I like that. All right, I'll give it a 4 for articulation.
Really? That raised it up.
I like different things. I don't know. Like I love the McFarlane toe articulation too. Like I have Buzz Lightyear because I'm trying to recreate the poster for the new movie
Oh yeah.
with Buzz, but I want to use him and the little toe articulation. I don't know, something about that does it.
I really like that trailer for
Yeah.
that, but like I think it looks cool. And Chris Evans, good choice. Captain America.
So overall rating for him, I'll give him a 3 3/4.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, did I give an overall rating for this guy? Ooh, I'd say a 4. He's solid. Maybe 4.5.
I'd say 4.5. What
He's
else do you
fine.
want from that? Well, I
Yeah,
guess articulation.
four and a
But
half. Fine.
yeah, because yeah, accessories. There's not much else you can get for it. Accuracy, it's right
5.
there. Articulation is really the weak spot.
Yeah, but not really, to be honest. But yeah,
Yeah, maybe
that's
if you give it a warm bath, maybe it'll pose nicely.
yeah, yeah. That's something. He looks like I like him a lot more than I thought I would. To be honest, he looks great.
Yeah, and overall, I think Maul will photograph well. I'm
Yeah,
just a little
he will.
disappointed with the height,
Yeah,
and
me too.
the paint is okay. Articulation's disappointing too.
I wish it was matted a little bit more. His paint.
Right? Like the head doesn't the
Yeah,
head color doesn't match the chest.
yeah. The chest is too shiny.
Yeah, I do have a um bottle of like that matte spray finish thing. Maybe I'll hit it with some of that.
Okay. Yeah. See, tell me what do you think?
Yeah.
I guess that's the reason I haven't opened him. Like he does not look that great.
No, I kind of want it back in the box.
Yeah.
It's all right. They can't all be winners.
Uh,
Pre-orders for tomorrow um, on Hasbro Pulse, and I think probably Amazon and Entertainment Earth, Big Bads. But they have Ahsoka Tano from Mandalorian. They got oh crap, Bad Batch. They got Echo and Omega.
okay. Okay.
And then I think there's two other figures. I just have a hard time remembering who they are. Yeah.
Um.
So definitely gotta try to get that Ahsoka. All Ahsokas are always sold out very quickly.
Yeah, I might explore that one because I do like. I do think the casting of Ahsoka. What's her name?
Rosario Dawson.
Man, she's just perfect. Perfect.
And later this year, possibly she's in Clerks 3.
They got her for Kirk's 3.
Oh yeah, she was in Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
I saw that. What was she? She wasn't there, but she was in like Clerks 2, wasn't she?
Yeah, she played the love interest,
Yeah.
the one that the movie's manager.
I mean, she could do anything she wants, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like, doesn't matter. Like, she's fine.
I want her back in the MCU.
Yes, as the night nurse,
Yeah,
absolutely. She's awesome.
because you're not going to be able to get Rachel McAdams to show up in all the TV shows.
Why is Rachel McAdams the night nurse?
Supposedly, I think the character is based on the night nurse.
Really?
Yeah,
I guess that makes sense. She's a doctor.
yeah, but she doesn't patch up any heroes beyond Strange.
Oh,
Rosario Dawson's character definitely did a lot of that throughout the Netflix shows.
and she was a nurse.
Yeah, she was a nurse. Yeah, the other one's a doctor.
Yes, yeah, fits the title, I guess.
I am really disappointed in the height of this guy.
Uh, I knew you would. I was too when I saw it. I'm like, oh, it looks so small.
like, like, come on.
That's significant, dude.
This guy should be like.
Yeah,
Actually, let me go grab some of the other villains I got.
because I'm just saying, like, Cad Bane is pretty tall.
Like,
He'll scale well with my legends.
and I know they can make big figures too, because Phasma is a big figure.
Yeah, Phasma is a big figure. You're right.
Oh, hello.
What?
You were the apprentice.
That's ridiculous.
And I got Darth Ray, same height as Ray. I mean, is it canon that Maul's short? I feel like that's an odd character choice to go with.
It is. I'm gonna just look this up. Is Darth Maul short?
Look at this.
I just got no, not shirt. He's supposed to be. I don't know. He's supposed to be 5'7".
Okay, so maybe it's canon that he's short.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So okay, I'll give him some points back for a detail about the character I had not noticed. That he has a height issue against some of the characters.
I guess. I don't know. I don't remember being short though.
Maybe he gets taller with robot legs.
Yeah. Then let's get the robot leg one because I want him taller.
They previewed it, but I need him to be taller because
I know. It just
I'm more mad about this figure now.
he's not as menacing.
No, even shirtless. Come on, bro, put a shirt on.
All right. So, hey, what do you want to talk about next week?
um, Peacemaker.
Oh, heck yeah.
Do we have any McFarlane stuff that we could pop open? I got a Superman, and I might get the Batman. The Batman.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Hold on. I just pulled this guy out from the basement. I think I might do him.
Oh, that's a good one. Do
Yeah,
you see the reveal for the Arkham Knight?
yeah, I did see that.
That looks good.
So this is the Toddy McFarlane design of
Oh,
Batman.
really?
Yeah, so he designed this Batman.
Oh, I thought it was from the video game.
No,
That's a
can't
cool
really
one.
see it. It's a pretty cool design. Well, yeah, I'll open that up next week.
Do you see the gray models for the Dark Knight Returns?
No.
It's the same figure,
The
just the
movie?
gray model. It's all gray.
Oh, Dark Knight Returns. Got it.
Yeah.
Not gonna get it.
Yeah. I went to go pre-order that figure. That figure comes out in September.
So
The Build-A-Horse. I went to Target to pre-order it, and it said September 15th.
I saw someone with it. I thought someone had the horse already.
I haven't seen anyone with a Batman. I've seen people with horse parts
Yeah.
and that Joker.
I have two Dark Knight Mayfex, and they're awesome. So I think I'm okay.
I keep eyeballing the Mafex Hush Superman. There's a
Oh,
couple places that I'm not 100%. I'm sure I'll get the figure for like
you didn't.
$135.
That's not bad. You didn't get it on Big Bad when it.
No, it was there for like half a
I
day and then gone.
wonder if Ami has it. Because they're usually good with that stuff.
Mm.
But I highly suggest it because I love that figure. That's like
I like that Mafex would be in scale with all the other figures I got.
yeah, it would scale, and honestly, like he is the definitive Superman for me. Like if I need to, no, they don't have it. But you know what they did come out with that I can't wait for? It's Cyborg Superman Mayfex.
Oh, you Cyborg Spider-Man, Cyborg Superman. I know what type of 90s kid you were. You probably love the mods. You're probably that guy. He's like, man, he's talking a lot of crap about those mods. I love them. Cybernetic Eye all
No,
day.
I hated the mods, but Cyborg Superman was cool, man. That was a
He
cool vote.
was. I loved I mean that era of Superman. It
Yeah,
was just it
the
was
best.
cool. I mean it didn't pan out particularly great after, but Steel, Superboy, Eradicator,
Just the
Cyborg
whole
Superman.
yeah, the whole build up, like Superman, Death of Superman, Doomsday. That was awesome. Like I
Yeah.
remember getting that. I remember going to the comic book store near me in this mall area and getting it and then reading it. I was like, oh my god, the artwork was amazing, all that. And then all the four different die cut covers of the Superman,
Yeah.
the Superboy, Steel, Cyborg, and Eradicator. Those were awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, that's cool. Actually reminds me that Superman and Lois came back, and I haven't watched any of it yet.
Oh yeah, I caught up.
I really like it. They do a great job on that show.
Yeah, you should watch it. Um, the big baddie is really cool.
Cool. I think, yeah, with the CW for sale, I think that it's time to either end all the CW verse shows or bring them over to HBO Max
Mm.
and do it like they do Superman Lois, because the only show of off CW that I still watch is Legends of Tomorrow, just because I think it's a really fun show and I really enjoy seeing the characters.
I love that show. So I watched that, Flash, Arrow, like religiously, and then Infinite Crisis came out, which was awesome, and then I
Yep.
stopped following them.
I think that's a safe spot to leave it.
Right?
Granted, Legends of Tomorrow, you could keep going because they're pretty in joke is that they're never called upon directly by anyone. But yeah, The Flash, I can't watch that anymore. And I used to love that show.
I used to love it. That was a great show. That was the best show.
Like no direction on the show.
That's too bad.
It's been almost a decade, and I feel like Barry's learned the same lessons over and over again.
Yeah.
And
But
just
I do have to say, Superman Lois, you're right. It's like a different CW show. I think it hits home for us maybe because Superman's more relatable to us because he's a dad.
this Superman's more relatable. The no
Yeah.
kid Superman, not as much.
Oh, Jordan. Yeah, Jordan is God. He annoys the hell out of me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he's so annoying. But this, like, can you believe this is the kid from Road to Perdition? You
What,
remember
Superman?
Superman? You remember Road to Perdition with
Not
Tom?
really. That Tom Hanks, but I can't remember what the movie was even about.
So basically, I think he protects this kid. Yeah, I can't remember either. It was a good movie. It was based on a comic book, but there's a kid in it. And that kid is Superman from Superman and Lois.
Okay. And jumping topics, because as soon as we talk about Superman, I was thinking about Spider-Man
Yeah,
and how they tried to make him more relatable to the wider audience by having him get married and have potentially have a kid, which I think is really funny in the comics. But did you
yeah,
see that No Way Home did not make it to Best Picture?
I could see that.
I'm a little confused though because Dune made it.
Dude made it.
Dune, freaking Dune made it to the list.
Really?
Or Don't Look Up. Well, maybe I'll have to. Can you look this
Don't
up?
Look Up definitely did. I
But
guess, yeah. The fact that Don't Look Up is the fact that Don't Look Up made it. That was like a satire, right?
a satire in Netflix just
Yeah.
came out. For me, in comparison, it kind of came and went. But
Wait,
No Way Home did so much.
were there any other Emmy, nominations for it though?
I think cinematographer, no, special effects. That's the only one it got. So let me see. Best
Oh, yeah.
Picture 2022. Let's see what it says. Show me this list. Best Picture is up here. King Richard. Isn't that the Will Smith, Serena and Venus Williams dad movie?
Yeah, it is.
Uh, there are 9 movies on this list.
And none of
Dune,
them
King
Spider-Man.
Richard, and Don't Look Up make me very confused on why. I mean,
Spider-Man should be on there.
I think, I think for relevancy in 2021, of what movies came out, that should be in the top. If you're gonna choose 9 movies, that should be one of them.
Especially one that saved the box office.
Yeah, maybe that should be a special awards.
A movie that saved the industry.
It seriously did. Almost $2 billion.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. But then you get a bunch of schmucks that, the guy that did that Moonfall movie, and also I think Independence Day, that director, I forget his name.
Oh, Robert Emmerich or something like that.
Yeah, and he's talking smack about superhero movies and how it ruined the movie industry.
How did it ruin the movie industry?
I think making crappy disaster films is definitely below any. It's like that crap was spectacle.
Yeah, how does he compare his movies to that? I mean, I guess you could say like he's trying to make a statement, but I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, they got snubbed.
All right, well, next week we'll talk about some Peacemaker.
Is it the finale?
I don't know, but I'm loving it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple more episodes. I have to check it out. But that's a good question.
So, well, at least what? So it's been 6 weeks. It's either 7 or 8 episodes.
It's got to be 8. Let me see. How many episodes of Peacemaker? 6.
That can't be right.
Sorry, 8. 8.
Okay. So the new one comes out this week. It'll be 7. It'll be the lead up to the finale. So let's talk about Peacemaker so far. Talk about what we think might happen in the finale.
So are you saying this week is 7, right?
Yep.
So I mean, hey, it comes out on Wednesdays if we watch it.
It comes out on Thursdays.
No, Wednesdays, isn't it?
Let's check HBO Max right now. Because if it's there, I'm gonna go watch it right after we end this.
Oh, right. Wow, I always thought it was Wednesdays. Yeah, Wednesday.
No Peacemaker yet. Yeah, so next week we'll talk about that.
All right, sounds good.
We'll open up some McFarlane.
Yeah, great idea. All right, well, thanks for everyone joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk some Star Wars, and I think got my Star Wars fix over. But yeah,
Get
man.
good until Kenobi comes out in May.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
You got your Star Wars fix?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm okay. I'm not gonna miss it.
Yeah, me too. Overall rating for Book of Boba, you said it was about 6.5.
6.5. I'll say 6.5.
I'll say the Boba episodes like a 5. The Mando episodes, the 2 episodes, I'll give it a 9 because it's exactly what I wanted.
9.5. 9.5.
I agree. It was a little bit fan servicey.
9.5. 9.5. But
I might dock one point just for Ahsoka.
Yeah, 5 for the Boba. You're absolutely right. But 9.5 for Luke. Come on.
No, maybe it's a 10. Maybe that's exactly what you wanted.
Maybe it's a 10. It's exactly like we have Luke. Luke in his prime. That's all fans have ever wanted to watch is Luke in his prime.
That's all the fans ever wanted for 30 years. We just wanted to see the continued adventures of this blonde-haired, blue-eyed farm boy making his way in the universe.
Because nowadays that really sticks.
Yeah. Who can't relate to that?
Yeah. Oh man. But it's so funny. I want to watch it.
Yeah. It does. Yeah, I don't clock it all. Not an issue at all. I'll watch. Give me 8 episodes. Give me 1 episode a year. I don't care. Just give me something.
Yeah, make it a Christmas episode every time.
Every year, just catch up on Life Day.
it would be an ongoing joke every Christmas where he gives his new student the choice between, being a Jedi or something else, and then they always pick the something else.
Do you choose this glowing stick, or do you choose the gift from someone who means something to you? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
Yeah.
He has no
I mean, it's
students.
kinda like, do you want this lightsaber, which I will teach you to use that, has attachment to myself, or do you want this gift that Mando gave you and you have it's indestructible armor?
Yeah. It's even funnier about that. And the last thing I'll say about is that the idea of attachment. The way he describes the green lightsaber, it's attachment to something from his past, his former master's lightsaber.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Anyways, 6.
Oh, this guy fell. Um, all right. All right. We'll talk to you later. Thanks, everyone. Always a pleasure, man. You take it easy now, Joe.
For sure. Bye, everyone.